themselves, that would be super.
Like your menorah cantor.
Thank you. All right, let's go ahead and mute ourselves as we send it to YouTube. Hi out there in YouTube land. We're going to put up our slides for our Hanukkah and Shabbat service.
I gotta get this black ribbon out of here before I can mute myself.
O Hanukkah, light the menorah. O Hanukkah, come light the menorah. Let's have a party, we'll all dance the hora. Gather round the table, we'll give you a treat. Sevivon to play with and latkes to eat. And while we are playing, the candles are burning bright. One for each night they shed a sweet light to remind us of days long ago. One for each night they shed a sweet light to remind us of days long ago. O Hanukkah, come light the menorah. Let's have a party, we'll all dance the hora. Gather round the table, we'll give you a treat. Sevivon to play with and latkes to eat. And while we are playing, the candles are burning low. One for each night they shed a sweet light to remind us of days long ago. One for each night they shed a sweet light to remind us of days long ago. Happy Hanukkah, Shabbat Shalom. Join on in. I have a little dreidel, I made it out of clay. And when it's dry and ready, oh dreidel I shall play. Oh dreidel, 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 I made it out of clay. And when it's dry and ready, oh dreidel I shall play. My dreidel's always playful, it loves to dance and spin. A happy game of dreidel, come play now, let's begin. Oh, dreidel, 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 I made it out of clay. And when it's dry and ready, oh, dreidel, I shall play. Oh, dreidel, 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 I made it out of clay. And when it's dry and ready, oh, dreidel, I shall play. So I wonder how many of us have had a latke yet on this holiday of Hanukkah. Have we gotten all greasy and put the crunchy yumminess inside and just chomped down? Have you had lots of latkes, lots of latkes, lots of latkes, lots? Let's all eat them up. Lots of latkes, lots of latkes, lots of latkes, lots. Let's all eat them up. Sevivon sov sov, sevivon sov sov, sevivon sov sov, sevivon sov sov. Sevivon sov sov, sevivon sov sov, sevivon sov sov, sevivon sov sov. Maccabees, Maccabee, 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 Mac, 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 Maccabee, 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 Mac, Mac, Mac. We want lots of latkes, lots of latkes, lots of latkes, lots. Let's all eat them up. Lots of latkes, lots of latkes, lots of latkes, lots. Let's all eat them up. Sevivon sov sov, 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 sevivon sov sov. The heroes of the Maccabees, Maccabee, Maccabee. Maccabee, 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 Mac, 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 Maccabee, 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 Mac, Mac, Mac. So if you have a Chanukiah, now is your chance to get it ready.
We have our menorahs ready, and we're going to light together. It's our second night of Hanukkah, so we're going to have 3 candles, including the shamash. And here it's going to look a little bit reversed on your screen, since, of course, we're on camera, so Zoom reverses it. But it'll be very nice, and we'll be able to join together in the blessing. Go ahead, Liz.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher yitzranu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lechazer shel Hanukkah. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asa nisim avoteinu bayamim ha'em b'zman hazeh.
Happy Hanukkah, everybody.
Ma'osor Yeshuati lecha na'el leshabeach tikon beit tefilati b'sham toda nizabeach le'et tachin matbeach mitzar hamnabeach Az egmor beshir mizmor Chanukah tamizbeach. Az egmor beshir mizmor Chanukah tamizbeach. Rabbi, I don't think the audio is working.
Mm-hmm.
Min.
I am Delilah the librarian. I help people research for projects, and I help people find books. I am a modern Maccabee.
Hi, I'm Peyton, the firefighter. I'm brave. I put out fires and rescue people. I never give up. I am a modern Maccabee.
I'm Ruth Bader Ginsburg, and I fought for the right so women could vote. And I work at the Supreme Court. I'm a modern Maccabee.
I am Dr. Lorelai, and I help people stay alive, and I am a modern Maccabee. I am Lily, and I'm a veterinarian, and I am really smart, and since I'm smart, I can help animals that are sick. And I am a modern Maccabee.
And here's my bunny. I can check her eyes. And I can check her heartbeat. I'm Abby, Miss Saffron, and I help kids learn so that they can learn how to do things like math, and they can be really smart and clever. I'm a modern Maccabee. I am a police officer. I catch bad guys. I also help and protect people. I'm a brave leader. I'm a model Maccabee.
Hi, my name's Steve Kelder, and I'm with the Largo Police Department. I'm currently assigned to the Traffic Safety Unit. I've been a police officer. Well, I've been in law enforcement for 33 years. I've been with Largo Police Department for the past 16 years. And I've been in the traffic unit for the past 9 years. I love being a police officer because the bottom line as being a police officer is you get a chance to help people. You are putting your life on the line every day. You put your life on the line for everybody. So the reason why I like being a police officer, I like to help people.
Wasn't that just so wonderful, so lovely to see all of our young people? We're going to hear from them a couple more times as the service continues. It's going to really be lovely. Once upon a time, there lived a wise king who had 3 children. As the king grew old, he decided to test them to see which one was worthy to lead his kingdom upon his death. He led them into an empty room that had no lights, no windows, just a door. He said to his children that the one who was able to completely fill the room from floor to ceiling would be next in line to rule. So the next day, the first child brought his father, his brother, and his sister into the room, opened the door, and showed them that it was filled with gold, gold bars, gold coins, gold rings. The king said nothing, but went into his pocket and took out smaller coins and was able to add them to the rest. The room was not completely full. The next day, the king's second child tried to accomplish this task. She brought her father and siblings into the room and showed them that she had filled it with dirt from floor to ceiling. Once again, the king said nothing, but took a glass of water and poured it into the dirt. And wouldn't you know, the water found all the different cracks and crevices there were in the dirt. There was empty space, the room not full. Finally, it was the youngest's turn. The next day, as night began to descend, she brought her father, her brother, and sister into the room, opened the door, and it was empty. It seemed like she had added nothing. She asked her family to join her in the room, and when they entered, she gave them all one candle. She lit her candle and used it to light others. The dark room now glowed with light. She then began to sing, Hine ma tovu manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. How good and how pleasant it is for all of us to dwell together. And as her voice rang out, the rest of the family could not help but join in. The king smiled at his youngest child. He realized she had done what the others could not. She completely filled the room. She filled the room with light, with song, and with love. This Shabbat of Hanukkah, let us always remember to share our light with others. Let us illuminate the lives of all we meet through acts of kindness, peace, and love. For when we do this, we all help make the world a little bit brighter. We're now going to continue our Shabbat service with the lighting of candles. I'm going to ask that Danny and Kevin Brom with Lorelei and Delilah, if you guys can unmute. And in a second, we'll have the candle lighting right up for you. Okay.
Right?
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al ner shel Shabbat.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat. Lecha lecha dodi, likrat kala, pene Shabbat nekabela. Lecha lecha dodi, likrat kala, pene Shabbat nekabela. La 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 lecha dodi, likrat kala, pene Shabbat nekabela. Lecha lecha dodi, likrat kala, pene Shabbat nekabela. Shamor v'zachor b'dibor echad, Hishmianu el hameyuchad, Adonai echad, Ushemo echad, L'shem ol tiferet feliti la 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 lecha dodi, likrat kala, pene Shabbat nekabela. Lecha lecha dodi, likrat kala, pene Shabbat nekabela. La 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 lecha dodi, likrat kala, pene Shabbat nekabela. Lecha lecha dodi, likrat kala, pene Shabbat nekabela. Likrat Shabbat lechu v'nelcha, ki hi mekor ha-beracha, merosh mikedem nesucha, sof ma'aseh b'machshava tchila. La 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 lecha dodi, likrat kala, pene Shabbat nekabela. Lecha lecha dodi, likrat kala, pene Shabbat nekabela. La 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 lecha dodi, likrat kala, pene Shabbat nekabela. Lecha lecha dodi, likrat kala, pene Shabbat nekabela. Hitoreri, ki va'orech kumiori, uri shir daberi, kevod Adonai alayich nigla. La 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 lecha dodi, likrat kala, pene Shabbat nekabela. Lecha lecha dodi, likrat kala, pene Shabbat nekabela. La 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 lecha dodi, likrat kala, pene Shabbat nekabela. Lecha lecha dodi, likrat kala, pene Shabbat nekabela. Boi shalom atere ba'ala, gam b'simcha u'b'tzola, toch emunei am segula. Boi chala, lecha lecha dodi, likrat kala, pene Shabbat nekabela. Lecha lecha dodi, likrat kala, pene Shabbat nekabela. La 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 lecha dodi, likrat kala, pene Shabbat nekabela. Lecha lecha dodi, likrat kala, pene Shabbat nekabela. I've had the distinct pleasure over these past few weeks, these few months really, to start to get to know our young people through the creative arts. As our students were learning through a Labrie curriculum, through methods for resiliency in these strange times, we took those ideas, those themes that they were learning in their regular classes, and we translated them into different prayers. So as you already saw, some of our youngest students explored what being a modern Maccabee is through the theme of Gevurah, through the theme of courage. We're going to see several other groups through creative writing, through photography, and up next is movement. So for our in-person K-2 class, they explored the ideas of kehillah, the ideas of community, and that when we sing together, we come together as a community, but when we move together, we're also part of a community. So in these words of Baruch Hu that say, hey, everybody ready to pray? And everyone responds, yes, I'm ready to pray, right? It's this call and repeat. Our young people really got to explore the movement that we can join in on. So if you would like to rise, please feel free to rise. And I'm going to show you during the nigun, during the wordless part of our prayer, we bring our body into movement of Shin, Lamed, Vav, and bending down into a mem sofit. And when we put Shin, Lamed, Vav, mem sofit together, we get the word shalom. That shalom, that peace can lead us into prayer. Yada da da da, 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 yada da da da. Am I awake? Am I prepared? Are you listening to my prayer? Can you hear my voice? Can you understand? Am I awake? Am I prepared? Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach le'olam va'ed, le'olam va'ed. Yada da da da, yada da da da, yada da da da, yada da da da, yada da. Yada die die die, yada die die die. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Le'olam Va'ed. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha bechol levavcha uvechol nafshecha uvechol meodecha vehayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayom al levavecha vishinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam v'shiftecha b'veitecha uvlechtecha v'derech uvshochbecha uvkumecha ukshartam leot aliyadecha v'hayu letotafot bein einecha uchtavtam על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך. למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם. So cantors have a fun game that we like to play around different holidays, that we put the words of Mi Chamocha to the tunes of other melodies. So let's see if you can figure out and sing along with the melody that we're going to sing Mi Chamocha now. Mi Chamocha Ba'elim Adonai, Mi Kamocha Nedar b'kodesh, Noratilot, Osef pele, Noratihilot, Osef pele, Malchutecha, Ra'u banecha, Okay, ayam lifnei Moshe u'Miriam, Moshe u'Miriam, ze Elianu ve'ameru, Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed, Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed. Our next group were our in-person grade 3 to 5 students, and they used photography to explore the ideas behind Sukkot Shalom, a shelter of peace, through the prayer of Hashkivenu. And not only did we come to the conclusion that one of the places that we call home is Temple B'nai Israel, but home is also a feeling. And we get that feeling from many things, from people. And I don't know about you, but maybe from a stuffed animal, from a pillow, from a blanket. So our students used their medium of a stuffed animal from that they love from their home and used it as the focus of their photography all around our home, Temple B'nai Israel. Let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms. Let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms. Hashkivenu, Adonai Eloheinu. Hashkivenu.
Lost the sound.
We lost the rabbi. Okay, let's let him sign on again. We're going to go on to Vishamru together, and when the rabbi comes back, we'll reload the video. Vishamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat l'dorotam berit olam. Vishamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat l'dorotam berit olam. Beini uvein b'nei Yisrael, oti le'olam, oti le'olam. V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat, la'asot et ha-Shabbat l'dorotam berit olam. Ki sheshet yamim asa Adonai et hashamayim ve'et haaretz. V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat l'dorotam berit olam. Uvayom hashvi'i shavat vayinafash, shavat vayinafash, shavat vayinafash. V'shamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat l'dorotam berit olam. V'shamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat l'dorotam berit olam. We continue now with Hashkivenu. Rabbi, your sound is
There be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms. Let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms. Hashkivenu, Adonai Eloheinu. Hashkivenu l'shalom. Ve'ha'amidenu shomreinu l'chaim, ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom, l'shalom. Hashkivenu, there be love and understanding among us. Hashkivenu,
be our shelter from life's storms.
Shabbat Shalom, everybody. I apologize for that abrupt departure. Zoom kicked me off, the internet. That was nice. I usually don't know why that happens, but I have a theory this time, is that I forgot I was unmuted and I was going to start to sing, and the computer didn't want to hear that. And so to protect all of you, the Zoom kicked me off so you wouldn't get to hear me sing. And so it's a Hanukkah miracle, perhaps, was why that happened. Speaking of miracles, on Hanukkah, we speak a lot about miracles. If we have our dreidel, we have Nes Gadol Haya Sham, a great miracle happened there. In our blessing over the menorah, we say She'asa Nisim Lavotenu V'imotenu, the one relating to God, the one who created miracles for our ancestors. What is the miracle of Hanukkah? Of course, we can speak about the miracle of the oil. It's supposed to last only one night, and it lasted 8 nights. That's one theory about why we speak about miracles during Hanukkah. Another idea we hear during Al Hanisim, and Al Hanisim is a very special prayer we have for the service. And it says, in the days of the Hasmoneans, Mattathias, the son of Yochanan, the high priest, and his children, when the evil government of Greece rose up against your people Israel to make them forget your Torah and to turn away from your ordinances of your will, you in your abundant mercy rose up for them in their time of trouble, pled their cause, and executed judgment, avenged their wrong, and delivered the strong into the hands of the weak, the many into the hands of the few. This makes the idea of the miracle sound like it was a military achievement, right? The victory of the Maccabees, that small, scrappy band of rebels overthrowing this great power. Maybe that's the miracle of Hanukkah, the few overcoming the many. But it continues. Your children then entered your sanctuary, cleansed your temple, purified your sanctuary, kindled lights in your holy court. And for this, we created the festival of Hanukkah to give thanks and praises to your great and holy name. I think the miracle of Hanukkah is that the Maccabees had the choice, right? They had to face this decision of giving up who they were, of surrendering their identity and going along with the crowd, going along with the majority. And it takes a lot of courage, a lot of strength to hold on to your identity, especially when there's a lot of pressure on you to give up, to make it easy on yourself by just going along with what everyone else is doing. The Jewish people for thousands of years have had that choice over and over again. It's been put to us, right? Give up your Judaism, be like everyone else, convert maybe to another faith, or just basically stop being who you are. That's part of our story. And for 2,000 years, we have said, no. We're going to stay who we are. We're going to keep our faith. We're going to actually continue to grow even stronger as the generations pass. I think the miracle of Hanukkah is our continued existence and our vibrancy, that each generation we are still here, we're still growing, we're still learning, we're studying, we're transmitting our values, we're impacting the world. That, my friends, I think is the miracle of Hanukkah that continues L'dor Vador. And speaking of L'dor Vador, from generation to generation, 2 of our young bright lights of the congregation are going to help lead us in the Amidah, Michaela McFarland and Leilani Pollock. And so I'm going to share my screen in a moment, and we will begin the Amidah. Please rise in body or spirit.
Ladies, go ahead and unmute yourselves.
And Rabbi, if you can spotlight them, I don't have host abilities anymore.
Okay, I will do that. Michaela's going first. I see her. Okay. Okay, you are spotlighted. Okay, so Michaela, whenever you're ready.
Adonai
Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai. Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el HaGadol, HaGibor, HaNorah, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovin, Vikonei Hakol, Lezocher Estei Avot V'Imahot, Mevi Gula, V'Ivnei V'Neihem, Ma'an Shemo Be'ahava, Melech Ozer Moshiach U'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Nagin Avraham, Bezrat Torah.
Okay, that was beautiful. And there we are. I see Luani. Okay, you can go right ahead.
Atah gibor le'olam Adonai, mechaye hakol atah rav lehoshia, mashiv haruach umorid hagashem, mechayel hayim behesed, mechayel hakol berachamim rabim, somech noflim berofeh cholim, umatir aserim. Umechayim emunato lishenei afar michamocha ba'al gevurot umidom melech le'mit umechayim umatmiya Yeshua v'ne'eman atah lechayot hakol. Baruch atah Adonai, mechayei hakol.
So as we turn our minds to gratitude, I am so grateful to both of you for going out onto this Zoom limb with us, and Yasher Koach to both of you. And I want you to make sure, because the other thing I'm grateful for is the chat room and the barrage of accolades going on while you were chanting. I mean, everyone was completely praying together and focused on what you were doing, and they were putting in phenomenal accolades. So make sure that the two of you read those, because I'm grateful that we have the ability to see that going by as we are praying. So we turn to the words of Modim Anachnu Lach, the gratitude that is among us. We wrote these came from the gratitudes of our young people from this past Sunday morning. And as we are singing these words of gratitude, please, if you have something that you're grateful for this week, share it so that they might both get folded into our prayers, but so that we can also add them to our own collection of gratitudes on this Hanukkah Shabbat. Whoa, whoa, right here, right now. Whoa, oh, right here, right now. Modim anachnu lach, modim anachnu lach, modim anachnu lach, modim anachnu. I will give thanks for my friends on Sundays at school, my sisters and brothers, and that I'm a Jew. Modim anachnu lach, modim anachnu lach, modim anachnu lach, modim anachnu. I will give thanks for my to snuggle family tight, for animals and movies, books and bike rides. Modi manachnu lach, Modi manachnu lach, Modi manachnu lach, Modi manachnu. I will give thanks, I am me, that Chanukah's today, for everything around me, Gimel, Shin, and Hey. Modi manachnu lach, Modi manachnu lach, Modi manachnu lach, Modi manachnu lach. Oh, whoa, right here, right now. Whoa, whoa, right here, right now. Whoa, whoa, right here, right now.
The thing I would want to change about the world is COVID-19 was gone, because people are getting sick and getting dead, and that is bad for the world. Also, then we can go to stores and get food without going on electronic. We will feel good and have a great world. COVID-19 should stop.
This week I accomplished cleaning my room, finishing my schoolwork, and doing my homework and turning in all my work in time. This makes me feel pretty good and happy knowing I finished my week off strong and having a positive attitude along the way.
When I saw the dog, I knew we would take him home. With his beautiful eyes and soft tail, he had such soft fur. When you pet him, it's like touching a cloud. As soon as he came over, he licked our faces. It was love at first sight. We named him Murray and took him home. Now when I get home from school, I like to see his beautiful eyes.
shalom. Bimromav, oh, say shalom. Bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom. Hu ya'aseh shalom. Hu ya'aseh shalom. Aleinu. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down. Oh, say shalom. Bimromav, oh, say shalom. Bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom. Hu ya'aseh shalom. Hu ya'aseh shalom. Aleinu. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down. May we find peace. May the one who makes peace bring peace down.
Our thoughts now turn to our loved ones, members of our community who are in need of healing. Whether they are in need of physical, mental, or spiritual healing, we take them into our hearts at this time of prayer. If you'd like to mention the name of a loved one, someone you are thinking of who is in need of healing, please enter their name in the chat box and lift up their spirits in prayer. Join together with Misha Berach.
Misha Berach Avotenu Mekor HaBracha Leimotenu. May the source of strength who bless the ones before us help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen.
We are thinking of at this moment Randy Arneger, Evan Bin, Joe Brickman, Joel Broida, Rick Buchwalter, John Conway, Mark Edelstein, Brian Edelstein, Mark Enfinger, Danielle Heyman Feist, Linda Fine, Eric Fisk, Iris Fisk, Robert Gold, Buddy Green, Vicky Hano, Clay Ispitz, Louis Ispitz, Fran Kipling, Lori Cattleman, Hank Corin, Wendy Sugarman Krasnoff, Stephen Levine, Dr. Sonia Link, Elsa Mikosh, Miriam Marins, Elaine Miller, Geraldine Mockenstrom, Carolee Pizzuti, Ruth Polar, Victoria Richards, Jane Rifkin, Jess Rifkin, Hannah Rosman, Ted Ross, Bob Seiler, Cal Simon, Dr. Cindy Steinman, and Pete Tanner.
Misha renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
We continue now with Aleinu.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר, והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד.
Our thoughts now turn to our loved ones, those who have departed this earth. We think of those we've lost in the past year. Jay North, Stephanie Xavier Rodetsky, Gwen Hirschfield, Maxine Roth, Howard Rubin, Sheldon Ginsberg, Larry Krug, Gene Weissman, Jacob Jack Moshpitz, Jerry Bender, Solomon Bloom, and Max Schmid. We also think of those who we lost at this season. We are observing the yurtzites this evening of William Edelman, Myron Aarons, Louis Baglow, Riva M. Chorist, Saul Cohen, Shirley Dabowski, Annalise Derry, Bernard R. Feldman, Hilliard Fershine, Harold Herman Galley, Joanna Gassenheimer, Simon Goodman, Sarah Kalicka, Alice Carlin, Jack Claddle, Sonia Kornblit, Edward D. Kroll, Richard Joel Lapidus, Leslie Mason Lawrence, Phyllis Lovitz, Eugene M. Lynn, Abraham N. Malkin, Caroline Mansfeld, Sandra Melton, Samuel Newmark, Andrew Pollock, Bert Rosenthal, Nathan M. Rothstein, Isidore Schwartz, Harold Seltzer, Mary Shaheen, Barbara Stein, Agnes Radin Thomas, Rita Weinstock, Fern Winokur, and Francis Wolf. If you're remembering someone this evening and like to mention their name, please enter it in the chat box and we'll lift them up also in prayer. We now continue with the Mourner's Kaddish. Yitgadal v'yitgadash Shemei Rabbah, ba'alma divra cherutei v'yamlich malchutei, b'chayechon uvyomechon uv'chayei dechol beit Yisrael, ba'gala uv'izman kariv v'yimru amen. Yehei Shmei Rabba Mevorach Le'olam L'Almei Almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitnormam v'yitnaseh. V'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yithalal Shmei D'Kudesha Barichu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata. Tush v'chata v'nechamata da'miran b'yama v'yimru. Amen. Yehei Shlama Rabba min Shemaya v'chaim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'yimru. Amen. Oseh shalom bimromav, huya aseh shalom, aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'al kol yoshvei tevel v'yimru amen. May the one who creates peace in the high heavens send peace to us, to Israel, and all of the world, as together we say, Amen. It's now my pleasure to invite our temple president, Nina Warshawski, to offer a few synagogue announcements.
Hi, Temple B'nai Israel, Shabbat Shalom, and Happy Hanukkah. Thanks for the great service. It's nice to see some, different kind of things. And thanks to Michaela and Leilani for helping us with our prayers. For those of you who aren't registered yet, tomorrow we're having a drive-in Hanukkah experience. There are about 10 spots left in the parking lot. It's tomorrow at 4:30. There's going to be candlelight. There's going to be singing. There's going to be trivia. There's going to be Havdalah. It's all going to be broadcasted into your car through an FM transmitter. So if you haven't signed up yet, if you want to register and go ahead and just put your name in the chat box, and we'll reserve a spot for you. If you can't make it tomorrow, there are Hanukkah activities going on throughout the week, culminating in, I think it's 613 lights on Wednesday, I believe. Rabbi, you can check me on that when I'm done. Also, of course, this Sunday, our 4th, 5th, 6th annual drive-through food fest. I'm not sure, I've lost track. Thanks to everybody who's ordered. If you have ordered, drive through Sunday at your allotted time, and we will happily bring your food to you. I've heard rumors that there may be some extra pounds of meat. So if you're interested, bring some cash and we can help you out there, I think. Let's see. December's packed full, but coming right around in January, we have 2 really big events going on at Temple B'nai Israel. The first one on January 23rd is our annual trivia night. Those of you who have attended know it's a lot of fun. This year, it's going to be a little different. It's going to be held online as a $5 entry fee. You can play yourself. You can join a team. You can create your own team. But it's always a lot of fun, and we'll see who the winner is and who gets their name up on the plaque in the office. There also will be dinner options and a 50-50 raffle. Again, it's our second largest fundraiser of the year. So we hope everybody can attend. And then the following week on January 29th is going to be the installation of our own Cantor Katie Orangel. We've already had some planning meetings. We already have some surprises for her lined up. I hope everybody can attend. There'll be more information coming out on that, but I guarantee you it will be a fun service filled with music and good wishes. I also want to let you know that the temple office is opened. The Rabbi Cantor, Angela, and volunteers are staffing the office. And if you need to come to the office for any reason, to make an appointment with the clergy or to speak with them, please call the office beforehand and kind of make an appointment. That way we can help manage the number of people that are in the building. That would be really helpful, rather than just showing up like the olden days. If you could just call ahead to make sure the person that you want to speak to is there. And so we can manage the people in the office. The sanctuary and chapel are opened if you want to come in to sit and reflect for a little bit. But again, even with that, please call ahead just so we know that you're coming. And with that, let me check my notes. I think I have everything covered for today. So again, Shabbat Shalom, Happy Hanukkah, and I hope to see you tomorrow at the drive-in.
Thank you, Nina. The last night of Hanukkah is actually the Thursday, the 17th. I had to do it a little in my head as well. So on the 17th, we're going to have sort of our big final lighting of the menorah together. I also wanted to do a cheap plug for my Tuesday night Torah study. We're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're studying, I should say, a different text. It's going to be the book of Judith. And the book of Judith is an apocryphal text, meaning that it's a Jewish story, but it's not actually in the Bible. It's actually in the Catholic Bible. They have it, but the Protestants and the Jews, we don't have it in our books. We still have the story. And it's traditionally read during Hanukkah, and it helps answer the question of why, in addition to latkes and sufgan yot, cheese is also a Hanukkah traditional food. And so I invite everyone that evening who wants to come to Torah study, grab a little wine, have a little cheese. I'm going to read a very interesting, on many levels, story together. So I hope everyone can make it. I also want to remind everyone, after the service, we're going to have our breakout rooms. And so please stick around for that. And this, I want to pose a question for you. A riddle, if you're not really a riddle, it's really just a question. I don't want to oversell it. So for Hanukkah, I want us to discuss just for a minute, what's your favorite Hanukkah food, latkes or sufgan yot? And if they are latkes, what topping is your favorite? And so we'll get into our breakout rooms and we'll discuss our favorite Hanukkah yummies, amongst other things. I wanted to give a big yasher koach to the Cantor for all the tremendous work in putting this service together, especially all the work with the kiddos. It was really wonderful and added so much to the service. With that said, Cantor, I think we're ready to motzi.
Wow, it sounds like your Torah study is going to be a really Gouda time.
A Gouda time.
Let's see some cookies. Baruch a black and white. Oh, the good ones are coming on Sunday. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen. Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom, happy Hanukkah, everybody. Let's jump into our breakout room.